Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Janice and today I'm going to show you how I planned and how I came up with the colors for this card. I used the stamp set and die cut set that is 25% off until March 31st, which is actually today. So if you really like this stamp set, you must act now because it will go back to the regular price, and it's only available while supplies last. It's called the Hello Lovely card making bundle, and so it's the stamp set as well as the die set. All of the stamps and die set bundles are 25% off, okay, and as well as just the shape dies. They're thin cut dies, so like there's hearts and circles and stars and all different kinds of things like that. There's words like happy birthday's gone, never mind. There's one that says happy and thanks, different things like that, celebrate. So those are all 25% off until today, till through March 31st 2017. Okay, so let's get going with this card. So what I did was I used the raspberry color paper and I stamped and heat embossed it with our gold embossing powder. There's a video where I did heat embossing 101, and I did this very image right here, and so then I used that to make this card because I'm really loving these deep pinks and light pinks and, you know, blue greens together. But I found that I think I chose the wrong color. So this is how I get inspired to use, how I choose the colors that I'm going to use on a design. I like to use a color wheel, okay? But a lot of times, well, the color wheel is not, the colors on there are not our colors in our catalog. So what I like to do is I like to find the page where a collection of papers is featured in the catalog. This is our annual inspirations for 2017, and on page 19 you see an image here of the adventure collection. Okay, and so these are the colors that are featured there. If you turn the page, well, even here you'll see that these designs right here, the colors that were used were raspberry, emerald, and pansy. Okay, those are these colors down here. Okay, these colors right here are for this design. All right, so are for this scrapbook page, and then this design features these colors. So I turned the page one more time. I knew that I really wanted raspberry, blossom, and then I thought that was emerald, but when in looking at it again, it's actually lagoon, because this one's emerald. See the difference? This one's got more blue. So I'm going to use these colors because these are the three colors I wanted to use in my design. Okay, I just made a mistake, but I think it still looks good. Okay, so let's get going. I got all my pieces ready to go. All right, I've got a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of just black cardstock, and that will go on the card base, which is 4 1/4 by, and then here it's 8 1/2, but when it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so it's half of an 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper. Sorry, I am struggling. Okay, I've been in the sun today, so I'm kind of tired. All right, so that's going to go adhered. That's the first layer. So I'm just going to go ahead. This isn't going to be affected by anything, and I'm just going to lay this layer down. It's just kind of a frame for me. Okay, and then I have a piece of, let's see, this one is 5 inches by 3 3/4, and I ran it through a embossing folder. Now this is different than heat embossing. An embossing folder looks like this, and we carry it in our catalog, and I love this one because it has all of these awesome words, and I'll have the item number and what it's called in the description below if you're interested. And you run it through your embossing machine with just the paper inside. It opens up a folder, put the paper inside like that, you run it through, and it makes the paper so special. Isn't that great? Okay, so there we have that layer, and that layer is going to be right here, but I'm not going to stick that down yet. Okay, we're going to make our own paper, so we'll be able to make 2 cards from this one. This layer is the same exact size as this one. Okay, it's 3 3/4 by 5 inches, and we're going to use 2 stamps from that Hello Lovely card making bundle, and then we're going to use Lagoon, and we're going to use Blossom, and we need our little foam. This will help it'll help you stamp nice images, okay, make nice impressions. Okay, so we're going to get our Blossom ink, and before you start stamping, it's nice to do this little trick. It kind of helps the it helps the ink adhere better. Okay, and this is a 2 by 2 block. This is a good one, a good basic one. This is in the basic block set. And so we're just going to stamp what you would call randomly, and I like to make triangles. See that? So then if I want to decide, okay, where am I going to go next? I think I'm going to go here because that's a triangle. Another triangle. And you want to try to move your stamp around so that you're not, and see that little boo-boo right there? Not to worry, we'll just stamp right over it. No big deal. And so you just want to move that stamp around and just keep going. Till the entire thing is covered. And I want to turn that one around and go off too, so that, you know, it looks like a piece of pattern paper that you cut. This will really make your paper go a long way. You could also do this on a piece of, say, Blossom paper and make it a tone-on-tone effect. Okay, so I think we have sufficiently, you know, and again, it's to your own taste what you like. Okay, but I'm going to call that almost done. I'm going to put some leaves right there. Yeah, okay, so that's good. And then we're going to add little accents of Lagoon. This little heart comes in that Hello Lovely card making bundle. And so I like to do the same thing, just kind of go around in a random fashion, turning the little heart stamp, going off, just trying to be even, kind of, sort of, but random also. So it kind of looks like these are falling. And then I like to do a second generation stamp so that it looks like we're using 2 colors. And I think I've sufficiently filled this up, so I'm going to use a little piece of scrap paper and just, oops. I should have been doing the second generation stamping as I was doing the other one, but I wasn't thinking. And just keep going. till you like it. How do you know when to stop? You stop when you like it. I really feel like I need, and then sometimes you might think you're done, and you know, then you'll go, no, it really needs, like I feel like it needs one right there, and I'm gonna make another one like that. Okay, all right, so there's our pattern paper. Now we're going to cut it in half. So like I said, you can use this on 2 cards. So I'm going to cut it at 2 inches. Now we have, oh, I guess, okay, that's fine. Oops. Sorry, I just bumped this thing. All right. Clumsy old me. All right, here's what we're going to do. So now we're going to put this here. Let's use this one. A larger one. And yes, you could just cut this and then, you know, piece them together. You can do that. That's fine if that's what you want to do. That would definitely save, and then you could use these words. So that's fine, but I'm running low on time here. Then I'm using one of my favorites, shimmer trim. Get 5 yards in this. So it's really good. You just cut it. I don't cut it exact until after I stick it down. You can just use the tip of your scissor to pry that up. See that? Okay. And then I'm just going to butt it up to the, okay, and see how it hangs off. Now I can turn it over and cut off that excess right there. Pretty, huh? And then now that goes right on top. I'm going to put plenty of adhesive because this is embossed and it can be tricky to get it to adhere down. And then we've got our little flower cluster, and then we've got our little die. I already cut this out earlier. I just have to stamp the words, or I could use this one. You know, it's up to you what you like. I like this one personally. And then I'm just going to do thank you over to the right side in this Lagoon ink. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. If you are not new and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please visit my website. Don't forget, this stamp set and die bundle is available only through the end of today, March 31st, 2017, or while supplies last. So I haven't checked to see if it's sold out today. I have no idea. I haven't been there, but